course, Sharky over there, one of the probably the only player right now left using Daz in this bracket.
I was going to look at the bracket. I think there might have been one other one.
Okay.
I'm not 100% sure, but definitely upsetting a roller with Daz is no small feat, and Sharky just really putting exclamation on that achievement.
Yeah. He's been playing on fire this whole weekend. He even tied the number of max outs for qualifying round for the Daz players.
That's
at
right.
4 max outs total. So Sharky has been playing extremely well this weekend, and you know, Secret, he even said that he hasn't been practicing all that much, but you know, it's like one of those things sometimes when you step away
when you gotta
from
bring
a little
it,
bit,
you bring it, and
it just clicks. It just comes together sometimes. And you can see right now he's doing great. He's at 66% Tetris rate. Of course, that's still on pace for max out.
Yeah, scores are neck and neck. You know, Fractal also a roller, so Sharky, you know, once again having to prove Daz's worth here in 2023 and getting it done.
Yeah, so if people are wondering, if they're new to watching this CTWC stream, you see that TRT number under the level. That is their Tetris rate. That is how many lines have been used for Tetrises. And keeping it around above 60% is important for getting a max out. But these days, I mean, people are getting way past
with
max
the rolling
out,
meta,
so, yeah.
right? You're going to be scoring in post, and players have to, you know, plan to pace themselves, take as much risk as they can safely do prior to the first kill screen, and then gauge their aggression for the next phase until the super kill screen at level 39.
Right.
We haven't seen it yet, but we will.
And that's the beautiful thing about the super kill screen. Before rolling, you know, the Tetris rate was super important. You had to make sure you were as efficient as possible to get as high of a score as possible. With rolling and being able to survive, you know, basically infinitely, it was more about survival than the efficiency. And this brings it back more to what we have experienced.
You have to play
in the
aggressively
past.
and you have to be efficient. Okay, so we have some transition action on the bottom. Level 19, both players. 566,000 for Armstrong, 578 for Pixel Andy. We are neck and neck.
A little bit of a misdrop right there for Sharky. Tried to set up the maintaining the Daz for the next piece a little too quickly.
Yeah, we're really close up top too, so neck and neck scores there. Everybody is neck and neck here in this first round.
Look at these scores. They're all right there. Nobody has a significant lead over anyone right now. And boom, Tetris for Armstrong. And Armstrong trying to set up for another Tetris. Perfect back-to-back pieces for the burn and another Tetris.
Andy now set up, waiting for that long bar.
Now look at these Tetris rates right now. 66%, 77%, 66%, 69%. This is a ridiculous start for this group right here.
Slight misdrop for Armstrong. Might have to burn off some lines to get that clear again.
Yeah, same for Sharky right now, having to do a little bit of cleanup over here.
Fractal pulling ahead just a little bit, just a Tetris ahead, but Sharky almost clear.
Yeah, Fractals needs another, there it is, another L piece, and got it. Perfect timing for the boom Tetris for Fractal. And you can see Fractal at 825 already at only level 23.
Yeah, both players having a great score right now. Fractal ahead. Oh wow, that Spire is dangerous. One miss roll there, and that could be lethal.
Yeah, but you see how calmly they were just able to navigate that. But he has this, look at this 34 line piece drought. There it is. Finally, the long bar showing up, and Fractal clearing out with a Tetris.
Now on the bottom right side too, Andy pulling ahead. Now 4 Tetrises ahead, pulling ahead of Armstrong.
Armstrong had to do a lot of cleaning there, unfortunately, so that is going to hurt the Tetris rate. But even still at 56%, that's an amazing Tetris rate. But at the standards of these days, it's even 56, 57 might not be enough to defeat your opponents.
Yeah, up top though, Sharky, time running out. Fractal pulling ahead by over 100,000 points. Sharky's ceiling, you know, being a Daz player, can't score after level 29, and man, Sharky's gonna top out 854.
Yeah, he just ran into he just ran into the 30 line piece drought that Sharky just had. So so unfortunately, and again, this is the weakness obviously of Daz, is that you know, once you get to level 29, it's almost impossible to survive at that point.
Yeah, Andy's about to max. Boom, Tetris for Andy, max out, level 28. Armstrong has a lot of catching up to do. 4 Tetrises behind.
Of course, Sharky and Fractal gonna wait until that match gets resolved before they start theirs. And look at this Armstrong. Oh no, some
Armstrong
misdrops here.
is
Yeah,
not going to be able to survive that. So Andy's going to take the first round down at the bottom. Then we're going to get a full start for all the players here on CT1.
Yeah, I mean, again, and look at the score difference right there. I mean, it is five Tetrises, but still, 905,000.
Yeah, it's still a great score on Killscreen, but
yeah. All right. So there you go right now. Fractal and Pixel Andy taking their first games, you know, living up to their seed placing right now. Fractal getting, I think it was 11 max outs, or 11 or 12 max outs during qualifying round. Trying to make sure all the players are ready. It looks like they're ready.
Okay, so we're going to count down all the players in CT1. 3, 2, 1, Tetris!
You can see right here, just both players getting the same pieces here to ensure equal play here.
Yep, equal droughts for everyone.
Drought for you, and
Boom,
a drought for you.
Oh man, yeah, during quals, or not quals, but some of the matches earlier, yeah, droughts were definitely a factor, so.
Had an unfortunate little hang that Sharky got stuck with, and they did not give him the pieces to clear it out at first. So, but, okay, nicely done, and actually has a clear play field now. Has to create another little hang. Beautiful last second spin right there, and a boom Tetris for Sharky.
Boom Tetris for Fractal.
Fractal right now playing very aggressive here. Not going to be able to get the Tetris from that eyepiece there. He's going to have to do some burning right here. Don't want to take a risk this early at this point.
Yeah, very aggressive play by Fractal, just stacking up high, trying to get Tetrises with every possibility.
And you know, this is one of the things. Fractal, if he knows that he's going up against a Daz player, he can kind of play for survival, right?
Right.
So he doesn't have to be as aggressive because he knows level 29 he can survive, and it's more difficult for the Daz players.
That would be an effective strategy.
So I don't think Fractal has to play as aggressive, but that's, I mean, tell that to Hydrate, unfortunately, right? So
yeah,
I mean,
yeah, anything can happen. Pixel Andy up to a slight lead. Couple of Tetrises ahead of Armstrong. Armstrong with a great board, though. Ready for a Tetris? Boom, Tetris for Armstrong.
Oh, nice. And Andy, okay, perfectly set up that overhang right there. Always thinking one piece ahead like that. And not going to be able to get a Tetris off of that long bar. Just going to throw it down to the side, and now there it is. Boom, Tetris for Pixel Andy.
Yeah, both players just raining Tetrises on the bottom there. Game being fairly generous with the long bars. Better than what I saw in quals earlier today. I mean, I think the game station had it out for Jeff. I saw so many droughts. It was like a constant shower of droughts, if that's a thing.
It's the opposite of shower of drought, I guess.
It's raining droughts. Okay, Fractal out to a lead now, almost 2 Tetris lead.
Yeah, just about a 2 Tetris lead. They are even in lines as well. So that's another important thing to kind of gauge. Sometimes if you see one player ahead in points, check to see what their line count is, because one might just be playing faster than the other. But since you see right now both Fractal and Sharky not pressing down on any of the pieces, they're about going to be tied in terms of speed. In fact, at this point, Sharky is actually far ahead. Fractal with a little bit of an unfortunate screen here. That's only going to be a double.
This is Sharky's chance to catch up here. Fractal going to have to do a lot of burns, and Sharky's board clean. Meanwhile, on the bottom, we are neck and neck.
Andy with an 80% Tetris rate and Armstrong with a 75% Tetris rate. Again, efficiency here from both players, and gonna have to put a little hole over there on row number 1, as you can see on Armstrong's side over there. But let's see if Armstrong decides to clear out and then just start going for a row 1 Tetris at this point.
Fractal being super aggressive right now, building up high,
Ooh.
trying to get that center dirty well. Boom, Tetris for Fractal. It pays off, and he's set up for another one. Will he continue to play up high and dirty? And he will. Boom, Tetris for Fractal.
Yeah, now might be the time to start cleaning. Yep, there we go. But this is important for Sharky over here. You can see Sharky in the lead, but only by just over 1 Tetris right now.
Yeah, Fractal just playing super aggressive, was able to make a couple of Tetrises even with that mess on the bottom. So a testament to versatility there, just building a Tetris well on top of the mess. And wow,
Tetris, look at that.
Fractal is clean.
Oh no, he got an SP spam
Got
right
bursted
there.
there.
Oh my God.
Look at that tower of S's.
Dude. Looks like the ending of a Super Mario World level right there. Got to jump off that thing to get the flagpole at this point.
Tower of S's flipping the bird there, just sticking. Boom, Tetris for Fractal.
Oh no, not an OP spam. No, that's not what we need right now.
Okay, Sharky hitting transition now. 540K, great score.
Yeah, Fractal has been having trouble cleaning through this. He's finally got it. There's a boom Tetris there, but it's crazy with as difficult as some of the pieces have been, Fractal has been staying so strong and still getting those dirty Tetrises. And now he's transitioned as well. And so has Pixel Andy. So Armstrong, the only one who hasn't transitioned yet, but is going to transition
with
just
this next
about
one.
now.
Boom, Tetris for Armstrong into transition. We are neck and neck on the bottom still. Very even match between Armstrong and Pixel Andy.
Pixel Andy with a beautifully clean board right now. And there we go. Uses a triple right there for a little bit of
Sharky in
burn.
trouble trying to get this dig going. It takes the
you're right.
precision moves here. Sharky getting it done.
Oh,
Barely getting it to the right.
Did he get nice?
Nice.
Dude, look at that clean. Oh my goodness.
Amazing dash dig by Sharky.
And you know what? He's
Fractal screen looking.
Look at
Sharky
that.
with a let's go.
Back to a neutral board over here. Almost a neutral board.
And
he had
even
it for a second.
Despite the dig, still ahead of Fractal in score.
Like I said, Sharky has been playing out of his mind this weekend.
All day.
And there he is. Neutral board, set it for a Tetris, and boom! Tetris for Sharky, and a fist pump from Sharky as well.
Armstrong topping out at 605. Andy is good. Taking the second round there.
And look at that. We saw that sequence where Fractal had to do a lot of cleaning, and this is the result. Even with that dig from Sharky, Sharky's still ahead.
Head by about Tetris. So Fractal has some more lines to give and is also a roller. So we'll see how this plays out, because even if Sharky plays to the maximum, what happens after kill screen is still a factor, and Fractal can catch up.
Yeah, but you can hear that. I mean, I mentioned like Fractal has become like thanks to last year, become one of the fan favorites here. But you hear how many people rooting for Sharky here from the, for the Daz, and also obviously being very involved in the Tetris scene here, commentator as well.
And yeah, Sharky just pulling off that adjustment there to keep the board clean and score a Tetris is doing the best you can with Das. This is a clinic for how to play.
And his lead has only gotten oh no, never mind actually. Okay, just now Fractal catching up.
Yeah, Fractal has been catching up.
Actually, he might even be slightly ahead because
Right,
he's
the line
behind
count.
by 10 lines. So
Has more time and is a roller. So Sharky really having the deck stacked against Das, but playing the best you can in that situation. You'd love to see that tenacity.
yep, and now Fractal just ahead by a little bit here. There's the long bar, gets it over there.
Yeah, Sharky just has 5 more lines left before kill screen. Gets the Tetris, and that's going to be a kill screen. 962, and already Fractal having the lead.
Yeah, I mean, originally you can see why level 29 was called the kill screen back, when it was only Daz.
For Das player, it's still a kill screen.
Yeah, literally at a specific height, once the pieces get high enough, there is literally no way using Daz to get the piece over far enough.
So yeah, Fractal's going to take that round, and we're going to get another start here for all our players here on CT1.
All right, we're just waiting for the word for the count here. All right, looks like we're ready to go.
Okay. 3, 2, 1, Tetris! So now Sharky fighting for his tournament life, doing the best you can with Das, but you know, we used to say, what can you do against a roller? And it's still kind of true, but you know, Sharky, having beaten a Das, or as a Das player, having beaten the roller, you know, is still a contender against the power of Fractal, our runner-up from our last CTWC last year.
I mean, again, though, it's just the effort that Sharky is putting in has been phenomenal. It's hard not to cheer for him as the underdog here.
Armstrong also fighting for his tournament life. But in that situation, at least roller versus roller, if it comes to it, if you can max and you can get the kill screen, you can at least survive.
All right, boom,
Sharky
Tetris.
in trouble. Gets the Tetris, but the playfield's going to need some help.
Yeah, I don't.
Oh, no, and that's not going to be fixable. That's going to be an early top out. Fractal winning the match.
And of course, it is single elimination here at CTWC, so Sharky is
hug.
out of the tournament, but everybody here, please, round of applause for Sharky. Amazing Daz play, proving Daz is not dead.
Yeah. An amazing performance by Sharky, and we will be seeing Sharky later on commentary, so.
For sure.
For the fans. Everybody wins. All right, so Armstrong now, behind by a couple of Tetrises, gets another one.
Yeah, but Andy having to do a little bit of a dig here. Kind of some unfortunate pieces over here.
And boom, Tetris for Armstrong.
Nope, doesn't go for a dirty Tetris. Instead, just goes for a triple. That is Pixel Andy.
But yeah, evening up the score. We're neck and neck now. 45 lines in.
All right, there we go. Pixel Andy finally getting a clean screen over here. And there we go. Boom. Simul Tetris for both players right now. Okay, long bar coming just in time, but that'll clear out row number 4. Armstrong not going to go for any dirty Tetrises right now. Cleans it out.
Gets it clean, and wow, the score is like 380 points apart. It's a really close game here. These two are really evenly matched here in the early goings. And both are set up. Boom, Tetris for Andy, and boom, Tetris for Armstrong.
Yeah, toughest thing about this, obviously, playing classic Tetris like this, a lot of it, it's, you know, it's the corny line. It's not a sprint. It's a marathon, and that's what it is. You have to be consistent for so long here. Any little mistake can cost an entire game almost instantaneously.
Right, and you know, now with having to play, you know, gauge your aggression for the length of the entire match, you know, sometimes you might have players who might want to play aggressive early on and, you know, guarantee that they'll be in a good position when those super kill screens coming. It really depends on the player that you're playing against and how you want to handle that situation.
Man, Andy is playing very aggressive right now, but it is working out. 2 Tetrises there for Andy. Has another one set up, and boom, Tetris for Armstrong and Pixel Andy.
Yeah, definitely early on, just very close game here.
Oh, no, needs a, oh, actually.
Yep,
gonna set up, yeah, a
the
dirty Tetris here.
column 3.
But it's gonna pay off, there it is. And gonna just go for the double there and start cleaning out, it looks like.
Yep.
Perfect, got the J piece that he needed.
Needing some L's and J's, but gets it filled by the long bar.
Oh, nice and micro adjustment right there from
wow, going for the T-spin there.
Yeah. Yep. T-spin works, but doesn't give you any extra points in this game. Style points, maybe, you know.
Yeah, I mean, it's part of the moveset. If you have versatility and can do more moves, then that's more possibilities and more ways to keep your playfield clean.
Yep.
I'd love to see it.
Yeah, but unfortunately right now, oh no. Oh, actually that was able to slide that in there.
Andy pulling slightly ahead, and now Armstrong having some holds in the field. Gonna have to burn that off from the top.
Yep.
Will allow Andy to extend the lead.
But still managing to get that Tetris, so that's good. And you can just see right there in row number 3, trying to get down to row number 3 is Armstrong, so we can start building some Tetrises again. There we go. Gets it exposed and filled out right there.
Yep. Andy having some really interesting adjustments, just on the fly, creating new spaces and slick solves.
A lot of burns right here for Armstrong. You can see 52% Tetris rate. But as you can also see right there from Andy right now, 63% Tetris rate.
A couple of lines to the first transition speed change here. And Andy hitting level 19 now. We'll see if that changes the complexion of the match, as the early goings were very neck and neck, but that can change now as the speed increases. Armstrong with a nice adjustment there.
Nice split burn right there from Armstrong. Has himself set up a Tetris again.
Yep.
Now where's that long bar? Of course, this is where the drought starts.
Boom Tetris for Andy, and there, boom Tetris for Armstrong. Andy opening up a 3 Tetris lead now.
Very even match in terms of speed here. You see they're both at basically 150 lines right now. Tetris set up now for Armstrong. Boom Tetris for Armstrong.
Andy set up. Boom Tetris for Andy.
And boom Tetris for Armstrong.
Almost up to the biggest lead of the game, was nearly 100,000, but Armstrong is keeping up here after transition.
Yeah, but unfortunately still a little over 2 Tetrises behind in terms of score. So there's going to either have to be efficiency or hope that Pixel Andy at some point in time actually just tops out, making a mistake. But the way Pixel Andy's been playing so far right now, he's been pretty flawless. Like you said, a lot of creative burns and a lot of smart ways to get himself out of some dodgy situations.
Yeah, there's a lot of fun solves that Andy's done this entire match, and I think if you're having fun during a match and doing something creative, and increasing your moveset at the same time, that can be an advantage. Definitely seeing a lot of that there from Andy.
See, every Tetris player knows how it feels to put one of those clever overhangs and then a tuck in there, or a smart burn. You just feel so good,
Yeah, a lot of them require a high level of execution, so it doesn't come for free. You got to earn it.
Oh yeah, for sure. Nice. Again, you see Andy there with some clever burns. Gets a Tetris. Boom Tetris for Andy. And Tetris ready
back
for
to backs
Armstrong.
for Andy and Armstrong, right? Fighting for his tournament life now.
Boom Tetris for Armstrong. Armstrong still keeping up just a little bit here.
Both players set up. Tetris for Andy.
Boom Tetris for Armstrong.
A couple Tetrises away from a max out here for Andy.
Oh, some great piece sequence right there for Armstrong, especially with the intelligent decision that he had to shift over and set up for the next piece.
So yeah, first kill screen is coming. Let's see if the players get their fields into position to be able to survive, line out, or maintain their aggression.
Yeah, Armstrong with a beautiful board right now.
Yeah.
And he couldn't quite get that Tetris over there. And now set himself up for triples.
Andy has hit kill screen and it's about to max out. And Andy with the max out.
Nice.
Bangs down a Tetris.
Even at kill
Almost a
screen
100,000 point lead now for Andy. And Armstrong has hit kill screen as well.
Oh no,
Armstrong.
missed the rotation. Missed the rotation.
And that's going to spiral out of control. And Andy's going to take the match. But a great showing by Armstrong with that great qualifier round earlier this morning.
Yeah, but you can see how it works here. Even in round one, being pushed to play some kill screen games right there, and you know, Andy even being aggressive, getting a Tetris in that kill screen as well.
Yeah, but Andy scoring that sweep and advancing now. Maybe we'll eventually encounter Dog along the way in the bracket.
Everyone's always looking for that brother matchup coming up,
matchup.
potentially.
Andy looking really strong, you know, with a higher seed, so we'll see how that plays out. Dog is in. Yeah, actually, Dog is in the same quadrant as.
Oh yeah, he's in the same half.
Well,
he's in the right half of the bracket right there. See Andy right there.
Yep.
Andy and Dog right there. Dog and Zeno? Yeah. All right, and speaking of Dog, we're going to need Dog up to play his match on CTWC. Sorry, tongue
CT1.
twister for me. Yeah, on the first stream over here, as well as Zeno as well. So Dog and Zeno, we need up to the first stream.
Dog and Zeno, please come to CT1 stage.
That is going to be the two players who are going to be going up against each other. Hello, everybody. I hope you guys at home are enjoying the classic Tetris action here. Of course, every year it gets just more and more insane. Yeah. I know I say that every time I have the opportunity, but it is absolute madness what these players have been able to accomplish in NES Tetris in 2023.
Yeah, and we don't have changes to the rule set often, but when they happen, we experience, you know, big growth. And I think the last time was the same piece sets in 2016. That's the last, you know, when Boom Tetris for Jeff happened, you know, you could really legitimize, you know, the rules, and we really had it solid for so many years, and we haven't had to have a major rule change until Super Killscreen, you know, thanks to last year's lining out, you know, really proved, you know, the need for it, and we're adapting to it and growing along with everything in our 14th year.
Yeah, and again, shout outs to all the sponsors as well, as you can see here. We've
Yeah,
got
Power Bears with the Tetris gummies. Boom, Tetris for your mouth. Thank you for Power Bears for sponsoring here in 2023.
And we've also got Pocket Player Pro here with Tetris, as well as
my
the little
arcade,
mini arcade cabinet. Yeah,
providing, you know, 4 flavors of Tetris action. I think it's 4 or 5 units that they have. They had this list, but you know, here's one that's shaped like a mini arcade machine, and you know, it's battery powered. Take it anywhere. Tetris for you wherever you go.
Yeah, and of course, you know what CTWC has always needed: more cowbell. There we go. Yeah.
There's cowbell. Yep, you get your Tetrises, and let me see if I have it in here. You know what else
they
you
hand
can
these
have?
out to everybody. Did everybody get a cowbell or no?
Tetris fashion. Check out this Hawaiian shirt, right? The Geek Tropical providing the fashion for you.
It's nice. Let me see that. Let me see
yeah,
this thing.
check it out.
This is nice.
It's the one I got from last year. I was wearing it yesterday, but I figured I'd bring it just in case I needed to, you know, show it off. So
there you go.
Geek Tropical, another one of our sponsors. So
Boom fashion for you.
Fashion for everyone.
Exactly. So again, lots of cool Tetris products here. Also, of course, CTWC stuff that you can get here.
Yeah.
Jerseys and T-shirts and caps.
CTWC hat for the CTWC cat.
So again, hope everybody at home has been enjoying all of the Tetris action. Of course, there's a lot more Tetris action going on in 2 other streams as well.
That's right.
Classic Tetris 2, Classic Tetris 3.
Yeah, more gold bracket action on Classic Tetris 2 and the silver bracket on Classic Tetris 3.
Exactly. So when the players are qualifying, they qualify into 2 different brackets, the gold and the silver. Oh, yes, and that's right.
Right,
and
the
of course,
$10,000 prize pool thanks to the Tetris Company.
yeah, absolutely. Shout outs to the Tetris Company. Shout out to everybody.
And I believe we also have a Matcherino too, right?
Yes, yes. Hopefully someone can put the Matcherino in the link. Again, Matcherino has been helping, you know, prize money, funding prizes through crowdfunding,
That's
essentially.
right.
And it's a great, great thing to have, because not only do we use it here at CTWC, but a lot of the classic Tetris monthlies, a lot of other, you know, esports that you might happen to watch. So if you create a Matcherino account for free, you can contribute to with the codes that you can claim, or if you want, you can donate directly to the Matcherino
Yeah,
for
that
the prize
really
pool.
helps. up the ante for all these players and reward them for their performance and for helping us entertain you and putting on a great show. So, thanks to all the people who have donated. I think it was Scott Gray donated like $5,000 earlier, so that gave us a huge boost. And looking forward to making this prize pool something to remember here in 2023.
Yeah, reward these players for the skill and talent and absolute just time they're putting into practice. And I mean, again, what these players are doing is absolutely amazing. And so, rewarding them with a little bit of, obviously the win is great, but giving them a little money is a nice little bonus.
Well, it's also inspirational, right? Because there might be some kid who just likes Tetris can see our pros, our Tetris superstars, rise to action and win the championship, win the prize money, and inspire them to come to their local events and then eventually here to Portland, Oregon for the World Championships.
Yeah, and you remember the year online when Andy and Dog got first and second place. Well, Dog got first place and Andy got second. We were able to interview them and interview their parents, and they talked about being able to take some of that money for future college funds and stuff like that.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
Yeah, it's really, really cool. You imagine being able to win money like that, playing some video games,
Yeah, no, if you win, like a video game championship, when you're growing up, it could shape your entire course of your life, and it did for me. I won the Nintendo championships when I was a kid, and a couple of weeks after that, I was working at a game company, so it all works out.
Playing Tetris, we're
Playing
all
Tetris.
really glad that Hank Rogers was able to escape the Russians in that epic car chase.
Yeah, did you guys see a Tetris movie? Well, hopefully we'll have more Tetris movies, and one of them could be based on what we're watching right now.
It's like kind of like the Gran Turismo movie.
Yeah,
right?
That's right. Tetris 2.
Oh, man. But again, we'll be getting the next qualifying round up here for you guys pretty soon. I'm pretty sure that's going to be, we know Dog and Zeno is going to be one of the matches that we're going to have up here.
Okay. Looks like we got a thumbs up.
Are we ready to go? Oh, okay. SV versus Cobalt is going to be the other match. So I think we're ready to go.
All right.
All right.
Okay, we got the thumbs up. We're going to count this round down. 3, 2, 1. Tetris! Tris. Up on top, we've got SV from the UK versus Cobalt. Seed 7 versus Seed 26. Now on the bottom, we've got Dog versus Zeno.
Again.
C10 versus C23.
Yeah, as just hinted at a little bit earlier, Dog, of course, a former champion during the online era of CTWC. You can see a little bit of a complication at the start of the build right here for Dog, just trying to burn through here. Again,
nice dirty setup.
Yeah.
Oh, but had to cover the well.
Yeah, and again, they are getting the same pieces. So Zeno obviously handling the start of that a little bit more cleanly. Boom, Tetris for Zeno. So this is going to be nice for Zeno. Going to be starting a little bit ahead, but of course it's still very early. A lot can change. But you can see all four players there have the rolling gloves on to help them glide their fingers across the bottom of the controller.
Yeah, all four of them. Just Dog having a different color glove, but other than that.
And it's one of the things to mention. Obviously rolling has changed the way that we've all been playing classic Tetris. But again, it's not it's a difficult technique. You have to practice it. You have to learn it. You have to put in a lot of work to learn this.
Yeah, all these players have invested skill into that technique to be able to roll their fingers on the bottom of the controller and smash the contact under the D-pad into their other thumb. And it does take a lot of practice and a lot of time.
And you can see a lot of different techniques too. Some players play with the controller upside down, so literally left is right and right is left, like you see Zeno doing over there on his screen.
Nice spin by SV up there, keeping the playfield neat.
But again, Dog starting a little behind here. You can see down, actually only by less than one Tetris right now, thanks to that little start, the little complicated start, but he's doing fine right now, ready for another Tetris. Meanwhile, a beautiful tuck right there from SV going up against Cobalt, and Cobalt trying to set up that Tetris. He has the Tetris ready to go on the right side, now just waiting for the long bar.
And boom, Tetris for Cobalt. Yeah, I noticed that Dog in
Ooh.
qualifying, even though Dog got less max out than Andy, Dog had a lot of interesting strategies. Actually mullining and playing up to where the super kill screen would have been. It was on standard carts, so there wasn't actually a super kill screen, but playing with kill screen speeds, probably to get prepared for this exact situation, matches.
I mean, it's interesting. We have the super kill screen, and obviously we've only had one this weekend so far, but for these players right here who are advancing in the rounds, you've got to imagine that you're going to get
it's
there.
It's going to be a factor.
It's going to happen.
It might figure into players' strategies, and they might have prepared for it. So we'll see how that unfolds here.
And, I've been seeing SV's been playing very aggressively here, trying to be as efficient with those Tetrises as possible. And you can see that reflected in the 84% Tetris rate so far here at 80 lines.
Yeah, meanwhile on bottom, Zeno versus Dog, just neck and neck all the way here.
Again, just as a reminder to everybody, there is a lot of Tetris going on all around this venue over here. You can watch the silver bracket on Classic Tetris 3. And of course, Classic Tetris 2 has the rest of the gold round going as well.
Yeah. Yeah, once again, just Dog and Zeno are very evenly matched here. At around 90 lines now. First speed transition will be coming soon.
I mean, if you look at the scores right now, all the players really not that separated right now. The lowest we have is 413, highest is 493. So they're all within 100,000 points of each other.
Yeah, this is going to be a monster transition score for SV. 516 now, just past 100 lines.
Still at that 84%
yeah, 84%.
Tetris rate. Wow.
Extremely efficient. That's what you need to do here in this new era. Efficiency is going to count for a lot. You still want to get as many safe points as you can before the speed increases.
And like I said, I've seen some super aggressive play from SV. As you can see how high he's building that stack up there. He's had a few opportunities for some nice clean burns, but he has opted away from those to keep the Tetris rate as high as possible. And he's at 86% Tetris rate now.
Yeah, super strong. 600,000 points, not even at transition yet.
And I'm sitting here talking about SV all the time, and then I look down at Zeno, and he's got an 85%
Yeah, Zeno's got a great Tetris
rate
rate as well, not far behind at all. And now up to a 2 Tetris lead versus Dog.
Again, just absolute incredible efficiency. But again, thanks to the rolling technique, you don't have to make a lot of concessions. DAS, to maintain the DAS between pieces, a lot of times you had to make different choices. Hyper tapping, of course, started opening that up, and now rolling has just really just kind of burst the dam wide open at this point, that a lot of these players at level 19 speeds, at transition speeds, can play it like almost like modern Tetris, that you can just get the pieces over to the side.
Right, wow. So SV, 700,000 already. All 4 players now at level 19 speeds.
Oh boy.
Ooh,
Needs
Zeno
that long
got
bar.
some traffic on the
long
board.
Bar? There it is. Okay, boom. Tetris for Dog.
Yeah, Dog having to play up super high there, and Zeno having to do some burns now.
But you see how
and that's going to allow Dog to catch up and actually is in the lead now by a Tetris.
Yeah, but you see how calm Dog playing right there, even when it was that really scary situation for him. Looking for the S piece so he can get the cleaner burn over there on the left side. Has himself a Tetris ready to go. And boom, Tetris for Dog. And now he's starting to build a much bigger lead, an 80,000 point lead now.
Yeah, and up on top, SV maintaining the aggression and this huge lead now, ahead by 5 Tetrises. Cobalt's going to need to step it up.
Yeah, the crazy thing is, even with that one little burn sequence, that survival sequence that Dog had to get, he is now actually in the lead here with the 76% Tetris rate.
Okay, SV with some holds in the stack, now having to clean up a bit. This is Cobalt's chance to catch up and reduce the deficit.
All right. SV's open up, and boom, Tetris for SV. Looking good.
Yeah, SV cleaned that up real fast and is ready to score again here.
Has the Tetris all set up, ready to go. And in that time, Cobalt hasn't managed to catch up just yet. He's still doing a dig himself. He's going to open up the board right there. He's at a neutral board.
Meanwhile, on the bottom, Dog Unleashed now has 928,000 points over a Tetris lead versus Xeno.
These burns from Dog clearing out that small little hole over there in the middle of the playfield.
SV about to max. And boom, Tetris for SV. That'll be a max. That's the first time I ever used cowbell, by the way.
In your life?
In my life. No, that one's for Dog.
Oh boy, look at this. SV has
wow.
Line bar came just in time.
Super
and he's
aggressive.
Try to go for another dirty Tetris.
Well, kill screen's coming, so we'll see how that pans out. 224 lines. It's set up for another dirty. Boom, Tetris for SV.
And you can see right there, 2 lines right now. SV is going to get to the kill screen. So the next long bar is going to get him to transition. There it is.
Takes a triple. It takes 2 triples to safely enter the first kill screen here. Now at level 30.
And again, you know, for those of you newer to CTWC, this used to be the kill screen. This is where most matches were
Xeno in trouble. Isn't going to be able to burn that down. That left side is impossible, and it's going to top out. Dog is going to take the first round. There on the bottom. But up on top, we're still going. SV tops out at 1139. So Cobalt.
Can he make the chase down here? He gets a single.
Needs to stay alive, but isn't able to do it. And, man.
Just behind right there by 72,000 points. 2 kill screen plays right there, but of course SV getting to level 30 as well as Dog.
Yeah, Quadro max here, Quadro kill screens, so very competitive here.
And really impressive too, because all 4 of them basically the same timing as well.
Yeah.
All of them just surviving and ending their games at basically the same amount of time. Dog, the only one that just didn't have to keep going with this game. Everybody else did legit top out.
I mean, the kill screen's still a kill screen because we haven't seen the super one yet, so still a threat. Players getting ready.
So again, that level 29 previously unsurvivable for the Daz players. Gotten to a point where because the thing is the speed would never actually increase once it got to level 29 in the past. So that's why we had to add the new speed increase, and it looks like we're ready to go.
We got the thumbs up. All right, let's go. 3,
2, 1, Tetris. So starting off again here.
SV taking the first round up on top, and Dog taking the first round on the bottom match down there.
Yep, just a 1-game lead right now for SV and Dog. Dog, once again, starting a little bit high up, but that's because you can see both players with this 17-piece drought. But there it is, the long bar for both of them.
Drought to start off.
Yep.
And when you first start a game, I mean, you just immediately want to start getting those Tetrises as fast as possible. So, you know, players often stack up high just to keep efficiency.
You see right there, Xeno was able to get back-to-back Tetrises right there. Dog had to do a little bit of a burn with these pieces. And so now this little bit of drought here.
Another drought, yeah.
But 2 back-to-back, but that's only going to be a triple for Dog. So Xeno going to start with a slight little lead here, but plenty of time for Dog to catch up. And like I said, former champion right now, you know this guy is going to be able to survive almost all of these situations.
Yeah, former 2-time champion at that.
It's true.
Tetris or Cobalt. Close
beautiful
game early on.
Love seeing those last-second adjustments. You saw Dog right there with that micro adjustment just to set up for the next piece coming. You only have a very brief time to see the next piece because the next only comes in there right when your piece drops into the screen. So a lot of times when you see people react to that, it is just pure instant reaction. And want to give a shout out to K9 watching Tetris right now on the stream. $321 on Matcherino and says, "Go dog, go!"
Awesome, right? K9 watching
K9
Tetris.
cheering for dog.
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
guess
makes
that would be a
sense.
dog watching Tetris, wouldn't it? So thanks to contributing to the Matcherino and rewarding our players for their awesome efforts and keeping the excitement rewarding here.
And don't forget, if you are entertained as well and are just enjoying watching this high-level action, please consider donating to the Matcherino as well. Oh. And again, Dog with a little, SV with a little clean over here.
Yeah, SV up to a 2 Tetris lead. Wow, playing super aggressive.
Yeah, this has been his MO the entire time. He's the first game he played very, very aggressive.
Yeah, not even afraid of being double long bar dependent there, just going for it.
Yeah, well now unfortunately he is J piece dependent. That I bar is gonna take its place, and there it is.
Gets
opened
clean
up.
pretty fast, and yeah, still maintaining that 2 Tetris lead.
Yeah, and yeah, despite all that, he still has the lead because as you can see right now, Cobalt's still trying to do some cleaning himself over here. Oh, just need either a T or the S piece. Finally got the T piece, was able to get into that middle column right there. So Cobalt now with a much cleaner screen ready. Tetris ready again, and there it is. Boom! Tetris for Cobalt.
Meanwhile, on the bottom, scores are neck and neck, but Zeno was up to a lead for a while there and had to deal with some burns and Aspire in the middle.
But again, looking at all four of these players over here, we saw how close round one was, even though it's not all four against each other.
Yeah.
But we're seeing it,
They're
same thing
right,
here.
Yeah, they're right with each other.
All of them at about 70%, 65% to 75% basically range of Tetris rates, which again is absolutely insane to see.
Zeno playing up high, waiting for that long bar, getting droughted. He's gonna have to take burns off the top, gets the long bar, boom, Tetris for Zeno.
Yeah, Dog here with a little bit of a mess over there on the left side. Has got to clear out. That T-piece is going to help. But as you can see right there, he's trying to clear out columns 9 and 10. Those are the problem areas right there. And he's going to get it cleaned out here. Nice placement of that L piece to make sure he had space for the O piece. And now back to a clean board. Boom, Tetris for Dog.
Yeah, even with those burns, just one Tetris behind.